Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here with you this evening in the Kennedy Centre. What a treat for us, that is. I don't know about you. I hope you enjoy yourselves. We came in from Ireland on Friday, and we're here for the next 3 weeks, enjoying the bit of sunshine that we haven't seen in Ireland for quite a while. Unfortunately. About 5 years, I think. Anyway, it's a great pleasure to be here with you folks. If you feel like singing along or dancing along, we certainly have plenty of space. We're going to start off with it's a modern-day immigration song written by a man who lives over here, a man called Robbie O'Connell. And it's about the trip back and over between the States and Ireland. And before you make your journey back to the States, the little party that goes on in Ireland before you actually get to the plane. It means that you get to the plane not feeling quite yourself, if you know what I mean. It's a song called A Home Away From Home. And I'd like to dedicate this to a couple that I met, a few people earlier on from Cork that came in. They did this trip back and over. Anyway, you're all very welcome. Enjoy yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't sleep at all last night, I stayed up till the dawn, banging out the jigs and reels till everyone had gone, singing some old shut-eyed songs I had sung for years, knocking back the brandy and the beers. Back across the ocean to my home away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but thought have to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. I hadn't gone back too many just as I was set to leave. I was loaded down with bacon and with sausages and tea, and I couldn't find my ticket as I'm walking out the door, till I emptied all my bags out on the floor. Back across the ocean to my home away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but thought I have to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. On board the plane I sipped a drink while waiting for the meal, just trying not to let my head know how my stomach feels. There's a baby right behind me, making sure that I won't sleep, and the flight's too full to find another seat. Back across the ocean to my home away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but thought have to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Last because the plane is drifting down, and I used to years while waiting for the bags to come around, and I make it home at last, and I barely unpacked when I'm already making plans to go again. Back across the ocean to my home away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but thought have to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Back across the ocean to my home away from home, I'm glad to be returning, but thought have to go. I'd like to find a way to be two places at one time, but it's easy going back again, but it's hard to say goodbye. Thank you very much indeed. Got a margin. Thank you. So you can remember that in your trip home, people from Cork. We're going to do a song that I got from the writing of a man from Nashville, living over here, living in Nashville now. His name is Guy Clark, and this is a song I recorded a few years ago, written by Guy Clark, a song called If I Needed You. Would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Oh, the night's forlorn and the morning's born, and the morning's born to the light of love. And you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my poor heart in two. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who could ill agree she's a sight to see, a treasure for this poor boy to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me for to ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. Thank you. The man from Connemara, yeah? Thank you. We're going to do a song that was written by the same man that wrote the first song I did, Home Away from Home. His name is Robbie O'Connell. And this next song he wrote about a friend of his, a man who immigrated to Chicago in the 1950s, a man from Connemara, a man by the name of James Keane. And he was nicknamed the Horse Keane. He was the same name as myself, but a very different physique. As they say, he had hands like shovels. He was nicknamed the Horse, and they called him the Horse for a reason. He tapped me in the back one time, and he says, "Good, that was a lovely song." And he tapped me in the back. I'm shaking still, and it was years ago. I had the pleasure of meeting James Keane, or the Horse Keane, one time in Chicago when he came to Gaelic Park to a festival that we were playing at, and he invited us back to his house. And he was a wonderful singer, and he liked his drop as well, so thank God there was a couple of days off after that. But he sang songs, beautiful songs, for many, many hours. And after we parted, I went home, and maybe a year later, I heard that he got the news that he had fallen from the place where he worked in the high-rise building in Chicago, and he had died. And this is a song that Robbie wrote in remembrance of James Keane, or the Horse Keane, a song called "The Man from Connemara." Spent his youth among the stones, the ocean thundered in his bones. His heart was tempered by his throne, the man from Connemara. He always stood out from the crowd, this noble horse, both strong and proud. He liked to speak his thoughts out loud, the man from Connemara. When he was young, he took a mind to leave his native home behind. Meet any challenge he would find, the man from Connemara. He made his way across the sea and started his own family. He never lost his dignity, the man from Connemara. He spent his youth among the storms, the ocean thundered in his bones. His heart was tempered by his throne, the man from Connemara. He carved his place in foreign lands and forged a new life with his hands. And by his word he'd always stand, the man from Connemara. His life was written in his songs, his melodies were old and strong. They'd hit you hard and lingered long, the man from Connemara. He spent his youth among the stones, the ocean thundered in his bones. His heart was tempered by his throne, the man from Connemara. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do some instrumental pieces. We're going to do a melody. First, it's a melody called Kilcosh, and it's about a region in Tipperary. The last of the oak forests was cut down in Tipperary in a place called Kilcosh, and the wood was exported, like a lot of the old forests in Ireland. And I'm going to follow that with 2 dance tunes, so if you feel like dancing, now would be a great chance. Do we have any dancers in the audience? I can't dance, I've got 2 left feet, so somebody else got to do it. We're going to do some dance tunes. If you feel like dancing along, clapping along, whatever you want to do, feel free.
Thank you.
Graceland.
Thank you very much. Next tunes, you're dancing. We're going to do a song now that was written by a man called Richard Thompson. And this is a song he sent me many years ago. It's about a lady from the west of Ireland, from County Galway, where I come from. About a lady who is an Elvis Presley fan, and I'm sure we have plenty of Elvis Presley fans in the house. Do we? Yeah, of course. Everybody's an Elvis Presley fan, I think. This is about a lady who takes it to the extreme that a lot of people did with Elvis Presley. She decided at midlife that she was going to up and leave her family in the middle of the night. She couldn't take it any longer. She had got to go to Elvis Presley's grave. and this is what she did. It's a song called From Galway to Graceland, for all the Elvis Presley fans. Oh, she dressed in the dark, and she whispered even. She was pretty and pink like a young girl again. 20 years married, and she never thought twice. She sneaked out the door and walked into the night, and silver wings carried her over the sea, from the west coast of Ireland to West Tennessee, to be with her sweetheart. She left everything, from Galway to Graceland, to be with the King. She was summoned suspicion, that's the song she liked best. She had Elvis, I love you, tattooed on her breast. When she landed in Memphis, well, her heart beat so fast. She dreamed for so long now she'd see him at last. She was down by his graveside day after day. Come close in time, they would pull her away, to be with her sweetheart. She left everything, from Galway to Graceland, to be with the King. Oh, they came in their thousands from the whole human race, to pay their respects at his last resting place. Oh, and blind as she knelt there, and she told him her dream, and she thought that he answered, for that's how it seems. And they dragged her away, it was handcuffs this time. She said, my good man, are you out of your mind? Don't you know we are married? See, I'm wearing his ring. From Galway to Graceland, to be with the King. I've come from Galway to Graceland, to be with the King. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, folks. Thank you all. Okay, thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. About 4 years ago, I did a project, a DVD and CD, which I call the Irish Scattering. And it's a DVD of immigration, and we have a long history of immigration in Ireland. And this project began back at the monks of the 6th century. Some of them actually came over here, St. Brendan, and as the journey was reenacted a number of years ago by a man called Tim Severn from England. And this is about the monks that went into Europe and saved Europe from the Dark Ages. We went we started the history right back to the first recorded immigration out of Ireland. That was then. And then came up to the immigration into America here, and they were the Ulster Scots, people who had, Scottish people who had moved to Ireland and eventually in the plantation of Ulster were sent packing, and they come over here. And they were the people that brought over the fiddle and the music and so on. And after a little while, it came back again, back to Ireland and to here indeed as the country music as we know today. This is a song, or one of the songs that I dedicated to the first people in, and it's a song called, we're going to do this one, Stranger to the Rain. And God knows in Ireland we know all about rain.
I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder, friender than any wonder lightning strikes me. I fought with the devil, got down on his level, but never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm no stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather, and I'm good at finding shelter in the downpour. I've been sacrificed by brothers, crucified by lovers, but through it all I will feel the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain. When I get that foggy feeling, the one I feel now, if I don't keep my head, I may drown. It's hard to keep it even, let it even come out even, when the rain beats a hole in the ground. And tonight it's really coming down. I'm no stranger to the rain. There'll always be tomorrow, I'll beg, steal, or borrow little sunshine. I'll put this cloud behind me, that's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder, friender than any wonder lightning strikes me. I'll put this cloud behind me, that's how the man designed me, to ride the wind and dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm no stranger to the rain. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. We're going to do another song of immigration. This is a song that was written by a man called Brendan Graham from Home. He wrote this song about the first person into Ellis Island when it first opened in 1892. A 15-year-old girl called Annie Moore, and she and her two young brothers were the first three people to come through Ellis Island. And this is a song that Brendan wrote about Annie Moore and Ellis Island. It's a song called, well, he gave it the title that was given to the island by the immigrants at the time, and that's Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears. And in that time, from 1892 to 1943, 17 million people came through Ellis Island into the States here. But Annie Moore was the first. And a song called Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears. And I'll do this especially for the kids at home and the family at home and anybody at home that's watching. So it's nice to be able to do that when we're in DC, isn't it? It's like being at home, isn't it? Thank you. And if you feel like singing along with the chorus, please do as well.
On the first day of January 1892, a
They opened Ellis Island and they let the people through. And the first to cross the threshold of that Isle of Hope and Tears was Annie Moore from Ireland, who was all of 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. In a little bag she carried all her past and history, and her dreams for the future in the land of liberty. And college is the passport when your whole world disappears, 'cause there's no future in the past when you're 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle you left behind. But Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. When they closed down Ellis Island in 1943, 17 million people had come here for sanctuary. And in springtime when I came here and I stepped onto its piers, I thought of how it must have been when you're 15 years. Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind. That Isle of Hope, Isle of Tears, Isle of Freedom, Isle of Fears, but it's not the isle you left behind. That Isle of Hunger, Isle of Pain, Isle you'll never see again. But the Isle of Home is always on your mind.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. Okay. Back to the dancing. I know, well, you've all been waiting. I hope he plays more dance music. We really want to dance. No? Yeah, I like that answer. I love to hear a yes. I'm going to play two jigs.
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you for dancing. We might do some more of that. Okay, we're going to do a song that was given to me by a man from Saratoga Springs here. That's spent some time in Ireland. It's a song that was recorded by the great Keith Whitley, and it's a song called Home.
Rising off the road, rainbows I keep chasing, keep on fading before I find my goal. And more I'm thinking that the only treasure that I never know are long ago and far behind, wrapped up in my memories of home. A swimming hole and a fishing pole and a field in the muddy road between my toes. Home was a back porch swing where I would sit and Mama sang Amazing Grace while she hung out the clothes. Home was an easy chair with my daddy there, and the smell of Sunday supper on the stove. My footsteps carry me away, but in my mind I'm always going home. Miles of clay behind me weren't as hard as the miles of clay ahead. And it's too late to listen to the words of wisdom that my daddy said. And the straight that old path he showed me turned into 1,000 winding roads. My footsteps carry me away, but in my mind I'm always going home. Home was a swimming hole and a fishing pole and a feed in the muddy road between my toes. Home was a back porch swing where I would sit and Mama sang Amazing Grace while she hung out the clothes. Was an easy chair with my daddy there, and the smell of Sunday supper on the stove. My footsteps carry me away, but in my mind I'm always going home. And the straight and narrow path he showed me turned into 1,000 winding roads. My footsteps carry me away, but in my mind I'm always going home.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Keane. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're finishing up, I think, close enough to getting finished up anyway. We're going to do a song I got from this man's uncle. And speaking of this man, it's time that I introduced you, I think, to those two gentlemen here on stage. This man here on my left-hand side, from Cong in the mountains of Connemara, on guitar, Mr. Pat Keane. This man here on my right-hand side, from Belfast, now living in the west of Ireland along with the rest of us, Mr. Fergus Feely on Mandocello. This is a song that I got from Pat's uncle, Stephen Keane, one night, or I should say, one early morning at a party. He sang this song and I said, Stephen, I would really love to sing this song. So he took a cigarette box out of his pocket, he took the cigarettes out of the box, and he wrote the lyrics of the song out in this. We couldn't find paper. It was more, he thought it was better to do it that way anyway. This is a song called The Bundling. It's about the Irish-Australian connection. The bundling or the bundling on my shoulder. And dancing is permitted again. 1, 2, 3, 4. My name is Winnie Riney, in Dublin I was born, and for my best behaviour I was forced across the foam. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand,
But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. The wind beat our favour, we raised our sails with glee, and we gave 3 happy cheers, me boys going down the Irish Sea. We gave 3 happy cheers, me boys going down the Irish Sea. And on the 11th day of April we landed in Port McGee, with me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. And when we reached old Melbourne, the ladies danced with joy. Said one of them to the other, here comes the Irish boy. And some they drank from glasses, and some they drank from cans. And we sang and danced all round the house to the health of this Irishman. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. Said the mother to her daughter, I cannot understand why you're going to wed this Irish boy all the way from Paddy's land. Said the daughter to her mother, sure I'll do the best I can. Let her ramble the bushes of Australia with my true Irishman. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. Said the mother to her daughter, I cannot understand why you're going to wed this Irish boy all the way from Paddy's land. Said the daughter to her mother, sure I'll do the best I can. Said to ramble the bushes of Australia with my true Irishman. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. With me bundling on my shoulder, my shillelagh in my hand. But to ramble the bushes of Australia like a true Irishman. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the dancers especially. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. And we have some CDs with us as well, folks, if you'd like to partake of a few CDs. Anyway, thank you so much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You have a wonderful, wonderful audience to play to, and thanks to all the dancers and the clappers along. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, folks, I was just told that I finished too early, so there's more time. If you want to do a bit more. Yeah? Sorry for that. Somebody says, get out there again, get out there again. I'm going to do... Sorry for disrupting you like that, folks. I'm going to do an unaccompanied song. I'm going to do an old traditional Irish song. And it's the kind of song that I would have grown up singing from a very early age, and the kind of song that I would learn from my parents and my grandmother especially, who gathered a lot of songs back in a time before there were CD players and tape recorders and instruments like this to record songs. A lot of the songs were taken orally, and they'd have to remember the words and the melodies, and that's the reason why there are many versions of different Irish songs, because the memories were not always 100%, and words got shifted around a little bit. But I'm going to give you an example of the kind of song I would have grown up singing, and it's a song that I've been singing since I was maybe 6 or 7 years of age. And maybe I might remember the words of it. It's a song that's a fairly common song in Ireland. It's a song called The May Morning Dew. How pleasant in winter to sit by the hob, listening to the barks and the howls of a dog. On in summer to wander the wide valleys through, and to pluck the wild flowers in the May morning dew. Summer is coming, oh, summer is here, with the leaves on the trees and the skies blue and clear, and the birds they are singing their fond notes so true, and the flowers they are springing in the May morning dew. The house I was reared in is but a stone on a stone, and all round the garden the weeds they have grown, and all the kind neighbours that ever I knew, like the red rose they have withered in the May morning dew. God be with the old folks who are now dead and gone, and likewise my brothers, young Dennis and John, as they trip through the heather, the wild hare to pursue. With their joys they were mingled in the May morning dew. Sinead Conamaga, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. We'll have the two lads back on stage for one more. Fergus Feely and Pat Coyne.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I think we'll probably finish up. I'd like to thank Dempsey for looking after us, and Evan down here on the sound, and all the people associated with it. They've been very helpful, and thank you so much indeed, folks. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your time. We're going to finish off with this one, are we? I'm afraid to say it now. It's normally the hoop that's coming around. Okay, thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We are finishing with this one. When I was young and low and mean and lived down in the valley, went 20 moves and anxiety and I went to Indistillan. Now I'm getting old and grey, give up all Mulgaroni, from second-handed cigarettes, and where me tag the old it with me to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido, to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido. One day I was invited down to a skating party. The ice was 10 and I befell a very sad disaster. I was skating over the ice, being both cold and snowy. The ice was 10 and I fell in and wet. We tagged the old it went me to the Lura Falda. I ran to the Nido, to the Lura Falda. I ran to the Nido. I was standing on the bridge, cold, wet and shaken. This pretty maid came tripping up from suddenly she'd taken. She said, young man, it is quite plain you are both wet and weary. Won't you come back to my fireside and I your tag the only went me to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido, to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido. I was standing by her fire, all wet and shivering, a shiny plate and furniture I constantly was buying. But when I spoke to her of love, take me in matrimony, she said, young man, if you don't watch your cut, you'll tag the only with me to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido, to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido, with me to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido, to the Lura Falda. I ride to the Nido. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. God bless.